Hey guys, it's me, ChipTech, and welcome to my top 5 Kalos region Pokemon. And I've been wanting to do this list for a very long time now, and I finally got it done for you guys. So there, it's done, dusted, whatever. But yeah, so being a while since I did top 5, the last one I did was the Sinnoh top 5, and I think that was my favorite one to do. Kalos is probably my second favorite region to my heart. My first being Sinnoh, but I did start in Johto and then went back to Kanto. And then I went to Hoenn and Sinnoh, Universe, Kalos, you know the drill really. But yeah, so welcome to my top 5 Kalos Pokemon. I love the Kalos region and the way it's just brought about a new change in Pokemon, of how it's evolved from this 2D to this 3D beautiful looking game, and I cannot wait for Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. This thing is gonna be insane. Anywho, I just wanted to talk about my top 5 Pokemon, and throughout the Kalos region there are about roughly 70 Pokemon, so it was kind of hard to narrow it down to just 5. The list is pretty surprising to myself, but yeah. That doesn't really matter. I'm going to get on with the top 5, and please do remember these are my own opinions and everything else. Yeah, so if you want to list your top 5 Kalos Pokemon in the comments below, be sure to go ahead and tell all your friends and everything else. And leave a like, and every likes are appreciated and stuff. Also press subscribe if needs be. But yeah, comments go a bit more further. You took effort. But anyway, let's get on with this top 5. In our number 5 slot, we have Chespin, which is out by far my favorite starter from the Kalos region. I fell in love with this little baby when it was first revealed. I'm not too sure on Quadlin. It wasn't my favorite. Like, oh baby, why did you evolve into that? But then Chestnut brought it out for me. I was like, okay, that actually makes sense, and it looks hella cool. Either way, Chespin was the first out of the 3 Froakie and Fennekin that I chose on my first playthrough of Pokemon Y. It was just so cute and everything. I love its design, and it's not based on a mammal. It's a chestnut. It's called the Chestnut Pokemon, which is cool. I do love this design, and its evolution line is great. Once you get past Quadlin, and then after that it's like this tank that you see in RPG and everything. It's amazing. Chespin itself though, it starts off with a base stat of 65, which is its highest thing. It'll make it like your bulky grass type. Its speed though is not so great, but again, it's more of a defensive attacker thing. I mean, its second highest base stat is attack at 61, HP at 56, special attack 48, special defense 45, and speed 38. If you're gonna be running like a little cup match with a Chespin, always go for defensive bulky attacker maybe. Anywho, moving on to the Pokédex entry. The quills on its head are usually soft. When it flexes them, the points become hard and sharp. They can pierce rocks. I almost said trucks, but that'd be freaking crazy if this little thing could pierce a truck. That'd be scary. See. Anywho, moving on to our number 4 slot, and we have Sylveon. I love Sylveon. This is like my 3rd favorite evolution out of all of them. First being Espeon, and 4th being like Glaceon. But yeah, Sylveon was first announced back, I can't remember, it was in this Pikachu shot at the end of this movie, or it was weird. It was like an Eevee party, something like that. It showed all the evolutions, and Sylveon was there, and yeah, it looks amazing. It's super duper cute, and I love Sylveon. I fell in love, and this was like, as soon as I got an Eevee, I was straight into me with this thing. giving it some friendship and affection, is it? Yeah, affection is what the me does. And it's super cute and amazing. Why I recommend it with Sylveon, because you can run, I wouldn't recommend, I can't remember what it gets now. It gets the hidden ability Pixel Late, which turns normal attacks into fairy type moves. If you run that with a Hyper Voice, it's a really good setup for that. Anywho, with Sylveon, this design, its ribbons are just cute and fluffy, and then I'm a little bit disappointed that it didn't come with a counterpart like a dragon or steel. Steel would have been cool, but hey, we might get one in Generation 7. That might fill that little evolution gap between Sylveon and stuff. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, Sylveon has its highest stat being a special attack in 110, special defense in 130, second highest being special attack. Defense 65, attack 65, HP 95, and speed of 60. This is just its base stats anyway, but it's a really good all-rounder, mainly a special attacker. Its Pokédex entry says it wraps its ribbon-like feelers around the arm of its beloved trainer and walks with him or her. And that's Sylveon, guys. I just love this Pokemon, and I love evolutions. They're like my favorite out of all of them. But yeah, I really do hope we get another evolution in Generation 7. Anyway, moving on to our third slot, we have Goodra. I love Goodra's design. Goodra is like this slimy little dragon. It's very friendly, and it's a weird design for a dragon, I must have to admit, but it's one bulky little dragon there once it gets going past like level 50 onwards. One evolves from a Sliggoo, its base defense is about 70, it has a HP of 90, attack is 100, special attack is 110, special defense is 150. This thing is especially defensive, bulky special attacker. It's amazing. I love this thing. And if it had hydration and you're in the rain, you're getting that HP back. Gooey, I can't remember what Gooey does, but yeah, this thing is not taking hits from any grass type moves whatsoever with Sap Zipper. It's so good. It's such a good Pokemon, and it's the only dragon type Pokemon to have weather conditions to evolve, I believe, and that was super hard to get because it only rained on one certain route in one specific area at a time. And yeah, raising this thing was so fun, but you wouldn't expect from first glance for this thing to be a dragon type. I would think it'd be like a poison fairy, or that would be pretty OP, but hey, this thing is really good, and I love Goodra. In the anime, it has this huge backstory. I'm not going to talk about it just in case no one has actually watched Pokemon X, Y, Gumi, everything. It's so cool, and oh my gosh, go watch the anime and you probably fall in love with this Pokemon. In the Pokédex entry, this friendly dragon type Pokemon will hug its beloved trainer, leaving that trainer covered in sticky slime. So instead of being hostile to you, it will hug you in its slime. And it'd be like so adorable. That is cute. I don't know anymore, but I love Goodra for its design, and just because of that Pokédex entry, who doesn't want a sticky slimy hug? I'm a dragon. Anyway, moving on to our number 2 spot, we have Pancham. I love Pancham. Its design, its amazingness. I love that it's a dark panda, which suits it really well, and it sets its typing off really well in this. It's a very Little Cup type Pokemon. You can use it as a mascot and God knows what else. It's so good. I haven't used one in Little Cup yet, but I absolutely have used. I've used one in my Y playthrough and my X playthrough because I had one on both. And when I fall into Pangoro, it's just like, oh my god. But then it also gets Surf, which makes it even cooler. And in anime, it wears shades and loves to perform. I love Pancham. Its design is cool. It's like this hipster little Pancham. It acts cool and acts cute at the same time. It's very mischievous. And just watch out. If you ever see a Pancham and you have food, this thing will go after your food and God knows what else. But they are so cool and so cute. I love Pancham. I love its design. I love it as a panda. It's so amazing. And I love how it has like a constant bamboo leaf in it and everything. Its greatest out as a Pancham itself is an attack at 82, followed by HP at 67, defense at 62, special attack and special defense at 46 and 48. Starts off with a base at 43. When a Pancham itself, it's one of those Pokemon you're like, oh, that's actually really cool, and although it's not gonna live a map punch, but yeah, the Pokedex for Pancham, it does its level best. It does its level best to glare and pull a scary face. So it'll pull off a glare, paralyze you, and then do a scary face and get that defense drop or so. But it cannot help grinning if someone pats its head. If you pat the Pancham on the head, it will grin and smile and be so cute and fluffy for you and be like your best friend. It's so awesome. So yeah, moving on to finally our number one slot in the My Kalos Top 5 Pokemon. Alright, so our number one slot we have Meowstic. I love Meowstic. It's such a great Pokemon, and I use it a lot, especially the male one with Prankster, and you get a rain dance and set a dam prop, and you set up that up when it goes before it goes on. Getting the T waves off with your T waves. Getting the power hacks, everything. Meowstic has it all. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. It grew on me over time after using it competitively and everything. I love its design. It's a psychic humanoid twin-tailed cat. What else could you ask for? It's also got these like scarf things which do represent the fashion side of Paris and Kalos, really. It's so cool and so cute too. When it comes to like competitive with Meowstic, I love using Meowstic. Mainly the male ones because of Prankster, really, because haven't used the female one, but if you're in a league, you kind of get both because what's the difference? Apart from a couple of abilities, there is no stat differences whatsoever. They're all the same. Apart from competitive and keen eye, but yeah, that's the only real difference. Meowstic hits it from an evolution of Esper, which looks really creepy, but it's like it's looking into your soul and everything. But yeah, it's a speedy little kitty with psychic powers at a base set of 104 to a special defense of 81 to a special attack of 83. Finish up with a defense of 76, attack of 48, and a HP of 74. This Pokemon is open against things like Dazzling Gleam, Disarming Voice, Psychic, Psyshock, T-Wave, Rain Dance, Reflect, Light Screen. It's open to loads of special attacks and everything. Something physical too. Interesting. But yeah, this thing can be like your setup mon if you're running now, like Mega Swampert with Swift Swim, any Swift Swimmer, everything, getting those nice 8 turns and everything. And this Pokedex entry just kind of scared me, because if I was in a 10-ton truck and this thing was in danger and this thing was real, this thing would send out psychic power and it would grind the hell of how the truck I'd be traveling in to dust and be like, oh man, holy hell, my truck's gone, or some guy's truck's gone. Anyway, so yeah, when in danger, it raises its ears and releases enough psychic power to grind a 10-ton truck to dust. That is insane. I don't ever want to be in 3 foot of a truck and a Meowstic, yo, if it does that to protect a trainer from a truck, that would be insane. But anywho, guys, thank you so much for watching my top 5 Kalos region Pokemon. If you did, be sure to leave a like and a comment. Comments are always appreciated, like I did say at the start of the video. And subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!